In 2K24, dribbling can be super easy, but also be super confusing at the same time. With that being said, in today's video, I'm gonna show you 10 things that you're doing wrong that's making dribbling hard and confusing instead of super easy and simple. The first thing that you and a whole lot of other people might not be taking too serious is your stamina when it comes to dribbling. And during my live streams, I get asked a lot, how do you get 2 stamina bars? How do you have an extra energy bar? And it's super simple. I don't know how 100% of people who play this game don't know about this, but for your first bar, you can get it 2 different ways. The first way is going to the Gatorade facility and doing your workouts. You pick a handful of different workouts. You have to get 3 stars on all these workouts to get an extra stamina bar. The next way to get that first stamina bar, which a lot of people should have already done by now, is May, and that's being starter 2. So once you get started 2, you're able to get a turbo boost, and this is basically another stamina bar. So you don't have to do your workouts no more. You can just get that stamina bar automatically forever the rest of 2K. If you have not got started 2 yet, the first way you want to get your bar is by doing your workouts. Once you have your first stamina bar from doing your workouts or from hitting starter 2, then you can work on getting your second one. And the way you get to the second stamina bar is by buying a Gatorade Thirst Quencher, which is the one in the middle. So when you go to your Gatorade boost, it's going to be 3 different options at the bottom. You want to pick the one that's in the middle, the Gatorade bottle. This right here will give you a double stamina bar and fill the bar all the way up. The other 2 will also give you boost. So if you want to buy all 3, you can, but that gets kind of expensive. So if you don't want to get super expensive and just want to have an extra Gatorade bar that's going to help you a lot, make sure you buy the middle Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Next, you probably just not labbing up these moves enough. So there's a good amount of moves in this game. Some of them are super hard and some of them are super easy, but no matter what dribble move it is, you want to lab up that move so that you can get efficient with it and get super comfortable with it. So when you do it, it's like second nature. You can be talking to somebody, you can be looking at something else, and you just flicking your sticks and doing the moves because it's that easy, because you've been labbing up. So whenever you learn some new moves, you want to go to the Gatorade facility, you want to go to the art shooting gym. The Gatorade facility is going to have more delay in it, so that might be a little bit closer to the actual park or wherever you playing in a rec, whatever it may be. Some people like going to the Gatorade facility just because it has that delay in it. You can get used to it, but if you don't want any delay at all, you can go to the art shooting gym and learn these moves. It don't matter if you practice these moves with delay or without delay. If you know how to do the move, you're gonna be able to do it no matter what. But yeah, there's a lot of moves in this game you want to practice so that you can get very consistent with them. It might be some moves that you already know, like the L2 cancel or the left stick cancel, that you know how to do, but you're not super consistent with it. So just go to the Gatorade facility, to the art shooting gym, and lab up. Do it over and over again. Get a few reps in before you start running with your friends or whatever it may be. But you definitely want to get in that lab and practice these moves. Labbing up is going to set you apart from a whole bunch of dribblers in this game, just because a lot of people see these moves and just go out and do them in the park. They don't actually practice them. Real quick, I want to go over the 6 that I think that are the best for guards that are under 6'5" and over 6'5". For your dribble style, if you're under 6'5", Kyrie's by far the best in the game. You need a 90 speed with ball for this. And if you're over 6'5", you can go with LeBron James or Pro. Both of those are top tier dribble styles, so you can't go wrong with either one. Onto your 6 size up, Steve Francis is the best to go with for my guards that are under 6'5". And then if you are over 6'5", you're going to want to go with De'Aaron Fox. To me, this is Steve Francis for taller builds, so you want to go with De'Aaron Fox. Majority of people can get it. You need an 80 ball handle and to be under 6'10". Onto your regular breakdown combos, for my smaller guards, I'm using Darius Garland. For my tall guards, you got to have an 85 ball handle and to be under 6'10". I'm going Penny Hardaway. Onto your aggressive breakdown combos, I'm going Darius Garland for my guards that are under 6'5". And then for my guards that are over 6'5", I'm going with Jamal Murray. You need a 70 ball handle and to be under 6'10". Onto the escape moves, the only escape move I use is Kemba Walker. It is by far the best in the game. They have an 86 ball handle and to be under 6'10". So the majority tall guards and small guards can get this. Make sure you throw in Kemba Walker. It's the best in the game. For my combo moves on my small guards, I'm using Steph Curry. And then for my tall builds, I'm using Tim Hardaway. Onto the crossover, I did use Kobe Bryant for a little bit, so you can go with Kobe Bryant or John Wall. I've been using John Wall for a minute now, so you can't go wrong with either one of those. Throw either one on. For John Wall, you need an 80 ball handle and to be under 6'10", and then for Kobe, you need an 88 ball handle. The best behind the back in the game is super overpowered. If you don't know how to do this, I don't know where you've been at, but the Jamal Murray behind the back is by far the best in the game. Everybody can get it. 83 ball handle and to be under 6'10" to get this move. For our spins, I'm going with Kobe. You need an 88 ball handle and to be under 6'10". I don't do spins a lot, but if you got a good spin, put it down below in the comment section. Let us know what you think is good. And then for your hesitation, on my small guards, I'm using John Wall. You need an 80 ball handle to be under 6'10". And then for my tall builds, I'm using John Morant. You gotta have a 75 ball handle and to be under 6'10". Moving on to the step back, John Wall is the one I've been using on the majority of my builds because all my builds right now, I'm ISOing on them. But if you're not ISOing, I recommend using Steph Curry. It's super good. And the majority of people that are gonna use this on my builds that are under 6'5". Because if you're over 6'5", I'm guessing you're gonna be ISOing, so throwing John Wall. All right, I think we're on number 4. So I came into the art shooting facility just to show y'all number 4. I had to like give y'all an example of what I was talking about. And that is flicking your sticks way too fast and messing up all your combos. So a lot of people be rushing their moves. And when I mean rushing moves, I mean stuff like that. Like, you know, just your dude just doing whatever. You messing up combos. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look put together too much. You just spamming your right stick super crazy. Slow down when you're dribbling. You know, slow down. Do your moves. Like, give your moves time to play through. So right here, I'm gonna crossover. When the ball hits my other hand, I'm gonna crab back the other way to a snatch back. I'm gonna let the moves play through so they can be smooth and I can put them together smoothly and be more effective with them. A lot of people just out here just boom, boom, just spamming moves and they're getting weird size ups and hezzies and escapes and stuff because they're not letting the move play out. They're spamming it way too fast. So make sure you let the moves play through. Let them play through. Right there, you see I hit my right stick way too fast and I got a momentum. Like right here, when I try to do a crab, if you do it too fast, you're gonna get a momentum dribble, and that right there is flicking your sticks way too fast. Not way too fast, but you're flicking it too fast to do the move you want to do. So I'm gonna do a crab, let the ball get over, and then I'm gonna run. But right there, if you do it too fast, it's gonna give you momentum dribble. You're gonna crab, let the ball go over to the other hand, and then run out of it. You don't want to be sped up in your head whenever you're dribbling. It's super easy. Just calm down when you're dribbling. A lot of people do this whenever somebody's guarding you. Whenever they guard you and they're pressing up on you, people start spamming their moves over and over again, just super fast and messing stuff up, doing stuff they're not meaning to do, and it causes them to get boxed. So make sure you're not spamming your sticks. The next thing I want to go over while we're in here is knowing what combos you're gonna do and what moves are gonna follow when you do a certain combo. So you don't want to come down and just do like a cross and then like a tween back that way, and you're doing a tween back into the defender. Like you have no idea what moves you're gonna do and how you set somebody up. So when you come down the court, no matter what side you're on, it's gonna take you a little bit to figure out how the person is guarding you, like how they guard you, what they like to do, if they like to reach or they want to play high, they want to sag off, whatever it may be. But once you figure them out, then you know what combos to use on them. So say he's playing me hard to the middle of the court, I'm gonna hit him with a cross, I'm gonna crab back to the middle, act like I'm gonna go to the middle, and then I'm gonna hit him behind the back that way. So he's already playing me high on my right side. He's already leaning to that side. He's thinking I'm about to go that way, and I'm gonna hit him behind the back to the left side, to the corner for a wide open three. And then also, so if you're coming down and you see they like, whenever you start driving, he likes to sag off of you. So say you hit a move and you start driving and he like sags all the way down to the paint. Now you know that. So now you know once you hit your move, you run, you know he's been dropping the whole game. You're gonna add the hop back into your combo and you're gonna hop back for wide open three. So just know, kind of in your head, have an idea of how you want to set up the defender and know what combos you want to do and what's gonna follow what, just so you're not getting stuck and not knowing what to do. As a guard or somebody that's dribbling, you want to be a step ahead of the person guarding you. So make sure you know what you're gonna do. And you can also lab up different combos for different situations. So if somebody's playing you this way, this is your go-to combo, and if they play you a different way, you can go to this other combo. So you just want to get that lab session in so you know what moves you want to do. The next thing that you're probably doing wrong is over dribbling. So over dribbling is going to cause a few different things. First, you're going to waste your stamina. And I know I already talked about getting an extra stamina bar, but if you're over dribbling, no amount of stamina bars is going to save you. You're just going to be depleted out of energy and your bar is going to be blinking from over dribbling, which you don't have to do. And not even just your stamina being down, the shot clock is going down. So it's limiting the amount of options that you have when it comes to scoring the basketball. If you want to hit a teammate, if you're playing 1v1 and you got to shoot or drive, if your defender sees the shot clock dropping down, he's going to play you a certain way because you can only do a certain amount of things. So don't dribble the whole shot clock out. Don't waste all your stamina from over dribbling. All it's going to do is make it harder for you. It's going to make it harder for you to have more options, and it's also going to make it harder for you to shoot because your stamina is all the way down, which will allow the defender again to play you a certain way. He might sag off. He might see you've been dribbling the whole shot clock out and know he knows, a good defender knows you don't have any stamina. So they might sag off or something like that and let you shoot a shot that they know you're not going to make. Real quick, if you're enjoying this video, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up for me. If you're new, sub up. And also if you got some tips you want to share when it comes to dribbling, put them down below in the comment section, because it might be something that I don't know or somebody else don't know. So put it down in the comment. Next thing I want to say you might be doing wrong is not checking the stats of the other team before the game. You know, when you can press Y or triangle and it pulls up their stats and you can see who has a high steal. So you want to go in there and you want to see if anybody got an 85, 91 steal, 99 steal. If somebody has a super high steal, you want to make sure you know that, just because when the game starts, you're going to want to play a different way whenever that person is guarding you. And you don't necessarily got to be scared of this person. You just got to be kind of cautious, because the way steals are in this game and they're super crazy. All they got to do is flick that right stick one time and they're going to rip you. So you want to make sure that you know that and you can anticipate that. And sometimes this can be a bad thing for the defender because they can be reaching too much and you see that. So you know they got a high steal, you know they're gonna be reaching a lot. So just do one or two moves to get to your spot, run to the rim, get to your three-pointer spot and hit your shot, fade, whatever it may be. So don't over dribble, because if they have a high steal, they're likely to reach a lot. And if they reach, they're gonna lose in the dribbling bar, their stats gonna go down. Stuff like that, you gotta know that as a guard. You gotta know that dribbling in this game, because steals are super overpowered. Next thing I wanna say you might be doing wrong, and I get asked about this a lot because a lot of people for some reason have delay whenever they're trying to dribble. And some things I say to check on your delay is make sure you do a speed test, make sure your internet is good. If your internet's not good, you might want to switch internet providers or ask your parents, whoever it may be, to switch your internet provider to get a better internet connection. Another thing is make sure that you're in the right server, whether you're in East servers, West servers, Asia servers, whatever it may be. If you're in the wrong server, you're going to have an automatic delay, so that might be your problem right there. And another thing is just getting controllers with less delay. You might plug in your controller to your console or get a wired controller, whichever one you decide. Both are good options, because you're plugging your controller into the system. You're not using the Bluetooth feature, you're wired straight in, so it's going to be less delay. But if you're used to delay, plugging your controller in might hurt you when it comes to shooting and even dribbling, because you're used to that delay and you're used to that timing. You already got the muscle memory, so plugging it in and having less delay might be bad for you. Next, I recommend that you go watch some dribble tutorials. Go watch some people who are good dribblers. I have a dribble tutorial right here. I'm gonna pop it up on screen. Make sure you go watch that. I have some of the best moves in this game, the most effective moves in the game. It's gonna get you wide open, help you score, help you win more games. Make sure you watch a dribble tutorial and and get in the lab and do these moves.